Better get a couple more picks if you want to be on the team. Oh, that's hard to want to root for him. It's really hard to want to root for him. Let's check out the stats on the year, by the way. We're 9-1. Aaron has 31 touchdown passes. Alright. Aaron Jones, how we looking with rushing? Second. Need some rushing TDs, though. Devontae Adams, looking pretty good. Alright, let's get into the next game. I want to make some more coffee. We're on our third cup. Probably going to have a heart attack. Also, I should go pee.
Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game. It'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
The Bears. I think this is our first matchup on the year, too.
Brandon Godden, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed
my knowledge, I haven't
played
them this year.
In their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Blitz coming, and down it goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
What do you expect from Zardarius?
To at least get some of this
19 sacks on the year.
Second and 19. There's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
We get 2 yards on that?
2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Trubisky will throw. Going up top for Miller.
Oh, come on, Adrian Amos.
Well, they took their shot.
Pick that boy.
But it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
At least we got a bad away. Got Jair Alexander over there being a beast. Jair might be, should be considered for Defensive Player of the Year, too.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Bring out the GOAT. Bring out the GOAT.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
We're chasing a championship this year.
Former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for, ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him.
I try to get it to him.
And he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Pass complete here to
Good
Sanders.
toss. Good toss.
22 yards there.
It's a good lob pass.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Yeah, nope, not going to injure my player.
The play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Just be smart with plays here.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Perfect. 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 Right in the middle of the 3 players. I'm going to grab my coffee once we kick it
Jimmy
off.
Graham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As these guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Jimmy's got 5 tutties.
For the extra point.
Maybe I need to sign Jimmy again too. Might be it.
Out is Prater to kick.
He's a good possession.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease
I don't think their
into the
offense
game,
is going to be
let it come
any
us.
remotely good. I'm not afraid of this offense.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. They go over
Not
the
afraid of
middle.
this
It's complete to
offense.
start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
For anyone that's
40-yard line.
asking, actually you guys are asking in chat, I drink black coffee with cinnamon. So cinnamon's an anti-inflammatory for the body, so it helps with the immune system and whatnot. So I'd be chugging that down all day.
Lose a yard. 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky.
Wow.
Heavy traffic,
The
and it's
overthrow on
intercepted.
that was just
Picked off by
unreal.
Darnell Savage.
Where were you throwing that? That was just incredibly overthrown.
And compound things by throwing an
Like,
interception.
holy
They put their defense in a really
shnikey.
tough spot.
They'll run on first down. Jones.
That was
And he's taken
incredibly
down
overthrown.
inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Wow, Dallas is 9-2.
On the ground, they want to get that going again.
I want to see who their
Absolutely.
QB
What they
is.
also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
Patterson,
but they
the
want it to
rookie.
be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game.
And he's going to take it in.
Aaron
Touchdown,
Jones.
Aaron Jones.
They got Josh Gordon too.
His 4th touchdown on the
Interesting.
year. For the Packers, they're able to stretch that lead.
Looks like I'm
out
gonna see
further.
Dallas in the playoffs possibly.
Just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because
Aaron
they're
Jones
back on
has,
their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come
1,000
from,
yards?
how they're
Because I know
gonna
Aaron
handle
has a couple
This
hundred.
group
It said
is
total
well-organized,
rush
well-coached,
offense.
and extremely confident.
I know
in
Aaron
what
has
they do.
some rushing yards. I don't rush with him a lot. I try to keep Aaron in the pocket as much as I possibly can.
The Bears offense ready to
Just
go
from the
for their
fear of
next
getting him
drive.
injured.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams.
Kenny
script
Clark's
plays, we know
chasing
that, right?
Cohen.
They didn't have a script
Love
to
it.
start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12.
Tell you
and
what,
24,
triangle's
25
working really
plays.
good for me on my defenses.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that.
I always
0
jumped
off the board.
outside with Kenny. I was
The
trying to
numbers
adjust
for him
things.
from a week ago. 6 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Got him right. This is
Trubisky
an unrated
now,
defense.
After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Say hi to my boy.
Heavy rush,
That's his
and
8th
down
sack
he
on the year.
goes.
someone's been up to the task so
8
far
sacks
this
for
game.
Kenny Clark.
They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get.
Oh, dude, I'm loving Josh Jackson.
That sack came from the corner. On the corner,
He's having a good-ass year. Good-ass year for Josh Jackson. A lot of players. A lot of these guys. I'm excited for my rookie linebacker, Isaiah Thompson, or Simmons. Got Josh Jackson playing good, Jair Alexander, Kenny Clark.
So that'll come back to the 20. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
What?
You have to think to yourself,
Dude, if you had that block, I would have gone for another touchdown.
It started in the offseason, right? Not just the workout.
Got 1,000 yards for sure now.
Physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up.
Boy, Scantle's coming into his own. MVS.
You really
loving it.
Don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Attaboy, Devontae. I trust Devontae.
He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard
It's hard not to trust Devontae Adams.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. 14.
I'd have to really try and not trust Devontae.
On EA Sports.
Tampa Bay 7-3. Wow.
From the 34
And Tom Brady's not on that team, by the way.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Oh my God! What a beautiful inside cut.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Ho ho!
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a beautiful inside cut.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
Hey, why'd he hit me?
One out of bounds.
The hell was that shit?
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack.
Still put his hands on me.
It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet, man, because the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's
a lot of good runs by Aaron Jones on that drive.
At the line, prepping for their
I'm doing my best to keep Aaron Jones healthy, too.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
I mean, they're down 3 scores. Oh, my
down 3
God.
scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's
great hit. Great hit.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there.
Y'all aren't running this ball.
We've noticed that. They've got to
Tell
find
you
a way
what.
to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step
Big series right here. King.
And Robinson with a big catch. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Oh,
and inside
Kevin.
the 35.
You can't be doing this shit. I'm going to cut you if you continue to do this. No one's going to want you in free agency if you continue to do this.
Now for 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And they go backwards here.
You can't be getting burned like that at the line. You just can't.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
It's not acceptable. It's not. I'm sorry.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky, he finds Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down.
Trying to see whose guy that was, but I forgot it was zone, so it's not really anyone's guy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he still has yet to get on track in this.
He's averaging -1 rush yards by rush.
Go as a loss
Stop
of
trying to fucking run it with him. Oh, they switched running backs. Okay, you're gonna change it up now. All right,
back
cool.
to the ground, this time Montgomery. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he is in. Touchdown.
Oh, that was King's person, too.
David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Oh, King.
You can create mismatches because
You're the weak link right now in the defense.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdown.
Now it's Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I forgot that he strained his PCL a couple of weeks ago.
Drag route to the tight end.
I completely forgot about that. I thought he was going to be out for a long time.
It's still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's taken
Oh my
down
god, dude. His inside cuts are just insanely good. Insanely good.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Making the catch is Sternberger.
Sternberger tried to get the tutty.
All the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards that time.
Creeping.
Gonna
try to do an inside blitz.
D knows what hit him, but now they got
oh my god, Turner. You didn't even hit anyone in the inside. You let him pass through you.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Yikes.
Throw out wide, complete to Sanders. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That'll help.
Backed up to the 6 now, 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's going to give you the shot right there, big boy.
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now.
Momentum? Hell no.
They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to
I mean, we still scored 3 points. Even if they go down and score a touchdown, we're still up by 6. I still feel confident right now with the lead.
And to me, that bodes well.
Like I said, their offense is not looking pretty.
His confidence should be sky high.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And
Kevin King needs to get his shit together.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Dude, loving Josh Jackson this year. The kid is playing good. Wow. What? How many picks is that for him on the year? 3?
For the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
He's got to be at 3 or so picks on the year now.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Good catch, Devontae.
Here is complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Rodgers.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Problems
Damn,
on 3rd
Rodgers.
down so far in this first half.
I thought we were over that
size,
shit.
They're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the
well
first
over
place.
that
Get
shit.
your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
Nicely done, Simmons.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage back at their own 3 now as they come up 2nd and long. Trubisky now down around his goal line.
Dude, Trubisky cannot throw the ball good.
Trey Burton, the one he was
Holy
looking for.
shnikey.
3rd down here. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery.
There's your cushion.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick.
He touched him, though.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down when they're that backed up. You've got to be careful going after him.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Trubisky. They'll find Miller.
Kevin, I would have loved you to knock that out.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Now it's Trubisky. He's got
Wow, he caught that. Good catch.
You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
I can give props to that. That was a good catch.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The 2nd half starts with a carry by Jones. He finds an opening past the 40.
Oh, dude, I was cooking in the lab.
Line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So true. So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line.
Oh, my God.
Pressure here, and down he goes.
Oh, my God. The right tackle watching the replay just got embarrassed.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now 20
don't like
yards
that.
to go on 2nd down
Don't
after
like
the
that.
sack. Work to be done.
Loco over here.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Audible is something manageable.
Always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition.
Try to come
there.
blitz the right side, it looks like.
After the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some
Wow.
pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Leonard Floyd.
I was ready
He's the
for
one
it.
to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They need a stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen.
There's no cutback. There's no cutback.
As his nightmare afternoon continues. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I thought we established this. You guys cannot run the ball.
They try again with Cohen. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
Wish I could get some new dialogue from the goddamn announcers.
Can't really hide it. But the
God damn, that kid was sneaking
across the formation for an easy completion and a first.
He did not want to go down.
Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense,
yeah, which is my point. Stop trying to run the ball.
They come up on 3rd down. Now
oh my God, dude! What is with him overthrowing?
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it
yeah, no kidding, they weren't scared to let it fly.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync.
No, don't
whether
touch
they're
that.
running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling.
Dude, he's had some really good elusive plays this game.
And get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
My goodness.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And Graham's got it.
Well, I was sending him on release. I wasn't expecting him to already be released. So, didn't exactly want that.
On the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Here's Jones.
Damn.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
I am overusing him, and I'm trying not to.
We'll take a break. Rodgers now to throw.
P.I. He inhibited my running route. Through sternum. Damn.
Defense just flooded the field with
having some sternum issues.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
It's kind of the middle of the game where it's 50-50 for momentum change here.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cohen.
Wow, I have not seen someone do a toss play in a long time.
Stop him behind the line.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job.
Madden CPU really doesn't do a lot of toss plays whenever I play.
No yardage to be found.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I trust Jair out there to do those plays. Good job. Big time trust him.
And it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
I thought I could spin move him and get open.
The books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes.
Good run.
Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know.
Try not to throw picks.
That's going to get me through
that's
this
the goal.
Fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire.
Good catch, Alan Lazar. Good job.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams.
Got a 5-yard pickup.
It was the
Take
linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Rush defense was 8. Today allowed almost 200 yards.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. Broken tackle. And that's complete.
Still got it to Devontae. Love it.
7 yards there.
Good job, Aaron. God, he's good.
What we just saw there, I usually attribute to Ben Roethlisberger being able to shrug off tackles, that big tree that he is. Aaron Rodgers
big
does that
tree.
as well as anyone, too. Able to shake it off and slide and move.
And then still complete the pass. Pocket presence, so good for him.
Drives defenses absolutely crazy.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
Oh, dude, I love it. He positioned him to flow to the right side so that he could get more yards, and he also got away from the defender. Insane throw.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Oh.
Maybe the turning point they need. Eddie Jackson picks it. Will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
That is on Alan Lazar, though. You should not flow, or you should not get behind the receiver DB. You should be even or on the same level as him.
When you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
This is Cohen, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to come down to the wire.
Run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen.
Nope.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them. 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
Okay, we got a football game.
You got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come.
They need to add Tony Romo and Jim Nantz for the
play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
For the announcers, that would make the game really, really fun. I know the announcers in the game have like a contract and all for however long they get to call it, but I think it should be up soon. They've been doing it for at least 3 years, maybe 4 now. Maybe longer. It might be longer. I can't really remember too much.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident.
Good pickup.
And then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Got a man open.
There we go.
Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams.
I had what's-his-face, whoever the Bears player is, I can't think of his name.
5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race?
Couldn't think of their name. His name.
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going
not in my mental brain.
Zoom, zoom in.
It's not Miller.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to
Khalil Mack. That's who it is. Khalil Mack would have had me on that sack for the touchdown pass there. That's why I moved up in the pocket.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what he's doing now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
you're trying to prove to me why you should be on the team.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
So does this guy.
This is intercepted, and that should do it.
That's his 7th pick. He's in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year, too. He has to be.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
I don't think I have really a threat in the division besides the Lions, since they have the only win against me, but even then, I don't know.
On the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Knocked his ass out.
Myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Jamal Williams just getting some really good rack yards. And I'm all for it. I am all for it.
It'll be second down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Rodgers throwing here. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
8 yards, that's it.
Inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
That's all I could ask for.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done.
Pretty good. I'd say it was a pretty solid performance all around.